Patents. They're absolutely essential to driving innovation and solving some of the world's most pressing problems. About 3.3 million are produced every year, and over $60 billion is spent in just securing these patents.
When we worked as IP specialists, we realized the industry had many inefficiencies, and in many ways it was stuck decades in the past. So we completed multiple customer discovery incubators to validate our thoughts, and we set out to improve this multi-billion-dollar industry with our startup, PatentPlus.
The biggest problem ties back to the Invention Disclosure Form, or IDF for short. Basically, these are documents filled out by inventors and used throughout the IP process. Now, knowing how important they are, you'd assume that these scientists fill them out fairly well, and you'd be wrong to assume that. The scientists look at them as just boring legal paperwork because, well, it is boring legal paperwork. These IDFs are generic and non-industry specific, meaning no matter what sector you're in, you're going to get the same generic questions. It's no wonder scientists don't fill them out thoroughly and just, look at them as mundane.
The problem that incomplete disclosure causes relates to patent searching. This is basically where you browse databases that have more than 300 million documents to find similarities between the invention and the existing patents. To do this, you'll need to have not only scientific background in the field of the invention to be able to understand the patents, but also you'll need a programming knowledge to be able to effectively navigate the massive database. Here, you have two options. You can do this job yourself, or you can outsource to search agencies, which, despite costing an arm and a leg, they rarely do a good job.
Understanding this, we created PatentPlus, which is an online invention assessment platform that provides IP professionals with more ammunition to fight for your patent. Now, it gets this done by collecting technical information from the inventor early on in the process, and then leverages this technical information to provide faster and more accurate prior art searches or patent searches.
That's why we use advanced analytical technologies to collect as much data and information as possible early on in the process. We really aim to make invention disclosure more appealing to inventors by using interactive features and asking them personalized questions based on the field of their invention. You can think of us as the TurboTax of intellectual property. Our user-friendly software is far more engaging than an IDF, and that's why we collect more information than a piece of paper and some email chains could ever generate.
Now, the data collection aspect of PatentPlus is really what gives us a huge leg up over the competition. It's more or less our secret sauce. These existing search agencies really do have good technological capabilities. They have algorithms and programmers, but really what they lack is that technical and scientific background. And it doesn't help that the only thing they're given are these so poorly filled out IDFs, so they're really doomed to fail to begin with. This makes the process incredibly time consuming. The IP departments and the search agencies goes back and forth, and it really ends up creating a process that makes you pay more money for a less personalized report.
Instead, PatentPlus equips IP specialists with advanced software that allows them to do the search themselves. Our software has tremendous information about the technology that it immediately cross-references with the database and then employs machine learning algorithms guided by the user's scientific background to reduce the number of patent results to only the most relevant ones. The findings are then presented in an interactive report. This basically means the user can edit the search queries and make the results more personalized, all by playing with the software, no programming background needed, and all done in-house. No need to hire outside agencies and no need to spend countless days staring at a computer screen.
PatentPlus is primed to be rolled out at innovative universities and companies as 2020 has seen yet another increase in R&D expenditures, and these organizations are producing more patents than ever. Our simple SaaS-based subscription model makes it incredibly easy for companies to onboard our technology, as we take a normally variable expense and turn that back into a fixed expense. We're currently deep in our MVP development process and have seen great strides in making our technology a reality. And with the help of the UConn Summer Fellowship Program, we plan to do a go-to-market by the end of the summer. Now, with tens of thousands of IP producing organizations existing out there, with $500 to $1,000 being spent per search, PatentPlus is in a great position to become the industry leader in a market worth over $1.6 billion.
So if you like any of the amazing ideas pitched today and you want them to get a patent, support PatentPlus.